to a new video. How you're doing? Hope you're well. So today it's raining, and this morning we spent catching up with YouTube videos so that we can actually spend most of our time on the build now.
Rather than editing.
Yeah, like catching up all the time. But now it's raining, so we were actually going to go and look at the electrics, but because it's raining, it's not like heavy rain, but it's kind of like light, spitty rain.
Yeah, I don't want to be under the bonnet when it's raining like that.
We will quickly check the battery to see what that's happening. And I've got it now insured. Yep. Which is another thing we need to talk about probably later on in the video.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later because it's a bit more complex. But yeah, we're going to go back out to the van, or we're going to go out to the van. And go in the back, and I'm going to disconnect a couple of lights that are in the back, and then we're going to take some panels off. So we're going to get something done today, not as much as we wanted to, but I am feeling a bit rough. I've got a bit of a cold, a bit of a dry throat, so I have to be a bit careful. Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful with obviously, at the minute I'm not really coughing or anything like that. I've not got a temperature, I've just kind of got a cold and a bit of a dry throat, so... Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's just a cold. My sister's got a cold, so that's where I got it from.
Yeah, so we've just got to keep an eye on it basically, just obviously make sure it doesn't actually escalate into anything else. But yeah, so we're going to go out and do some work on the van. I'm using the GorillaPod now as well, so hopefully the camera's like a bit better and it's not like Tabitha's not like but yeah, so hopefully it's a bit better with the GorillaPod. But let's go out and actually get some work done on the van, because some progress is better than none. Right, so we've gone to the GoPro because it's raining outside, but we're going to check the battery and hopefully it hasn't drained overnight. Well, we'll soon find out. It's drained a little bit. It's dropped by like 0.10 or 0.1 overnight, so it's not drained fully. So we'll turn the ignition on and see if the fault's actually come back on or not. And if not, that's obviously a good sign, but then it's a bad sign because then it means we can't find the fault. Because you need the fault to be on the dash to be able to find it. But let's go in the cab and actually see if it's come back or not. Alright, so we're back inside the cab now, and let's actually see if it comes on or not. So we'll flip it around. Moment of truth. No, it's not on. I didn't think it would, else the battery would have been dead flat. But yeah, so we can't find that fault today just because it's not come back on. What we probably plan on doing is actually taking the van out for a drive, see if that throws it back on, because that's what happened last time it actually did. But as it's raining, we're going to shoot into the back, take some lights down, tidy up a couple of wires, which might be an issue, and then take some panelling off while we're here. So at least we'll get something done. Right,
so Liam's sorting out some electrics in the front. I'm going to have a go with the drill. Never used one before, so this is probably going to go horribly wrong. Liam's advice was to push hard. So you probably all want to watch me fail. Because I didn't use the drill on the last build. Somehow Liam didn't let me do it, because I did one. And he's like, you're going to round the screw, so I didn't end up doing it. So let's see how this goes. Right, we're going to try and take off this panel here. Hopefully it goes alright. Right, let's try. I'm nervous. Push hard. No. Oh, this is hard. Who thought using a drill would be so hard? I'm gonna round the screw. This is why Liam doesn't let me have the drill.
Just wait. Do you smell? There you go.
Did it! Yes!
I told you you have to push really hard.
Oh. You have to push really hard. Fucking hell, you need muscles to do this. Oh.
That's why I always did it.
Yeah, but I'm learning. I want to be more productive. I want to do more things on this build.
Yeah,
so,
sure, yeah.
Especially while Liam's doing that, I can do stuff in here that's
productive.
Yeah, productive. So there's two of us at it.
Yeah.
Right, one down, probably about 400 to go.
Joy's building a van with a dog. He's in the front chewing the air freshener, the weirdo.
You don't want to be chewing that, boy.
I know.
Right, I'll go get his bone.
Alright, I think it's just one or two rounded screws holding it in. I might just snap them over, that's like snap all over it. And then pull them out with some pliers or something, but let me see one more time, see if I can get them out. We found the best way to preoccupy Rocky while we're doing the build. And that is, just watch my steps so I don't fall over. What are you doing? It is eating A knucklebone, innit, boy? That'll keep you quiet for a bit, won't it? Winner. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy.
Right, so that's one side done. It doesn't actually look too bad. I didn't do it all, so I can't take all credit for it because I went in the house quickly. So Liam finished it off, but it's looking pretty solid so far. There's a little bit of rust here, but we'll obviously sort that out. We've got some white paint and stuff to sort that out. But to be honest, it looks pretty decent. Apart from having a bit of a clean, then that will be tomorrow's job. Yeah, it's pretty good going.
Yeah, so we got that side off, and then we got the 2 back doors off as well. And then Tabitha's just going to make a start on that side. Maybe we'll have a go at taking the floor then, because I don't think it's screwed and I think it's just placed down. So we'll get everything out the van. I don't know if it's raining, I'll check if it's raining, but if not I'll put the camera outside. And then we'll rip all the floor up and actually see what's underneath. This is kind of the more riskier part, especially with all the oil that was in here, but it should be fine. So let's rip it up. Right, so we've finished up for the day, or the evening, but we've got all the panels off now, so all sides, doors, oh no, that one ain't got a door, I ain't got one actually, that's it.
No.
So literally it's all done. The floor's up, and the floor's actually not as bad as we thought it might have been.
No.
It's grimy and grubby, if I grab the torch. It's grimy and grubby if the goes down.
There's a little bit of surface rust down there, but it doesn't look anything major, just something we can...
Yeah, a lot of it's just dirt though.
Oh, is it dirt?
A lot of that's dirt. Yeah, some of it is surface rust, but nothing major. Yeah, it's just all mainly dirt, grime and stuff like that. But at least we got some work done today. I actually took the wires out as well from the back. The 2 that was coming over the bulkhead, where I think there was a wire that ran to this beacon there up here. They're not fully disconnected. They're disconnected from the battery end. They was already disconnected anyway, to be fair, but I just pulled them through, so they're out that way. But I think they're connected to a switch that I need to go and take some of the dash off and stuff to get to all that. But that's not today. But at least I've done that. These lights I will be taking out as well because they don't work, and they could even be causing the issue. So I'm going to take them out. We're not going to have them in the van. But yeah, at least we've got some of the sides off and some progress made, which is the main thing. And now tomorrow we can come in here and start cleaning up, and then finding out how much little bits of rust there is and stuff, and then start rust cleaning it and painting it all. So even though obviously the electrical issue is still around and we haven't really worked on that today, at least we made some progress elsewhere, because we plan on keeping this van even if I have to take it to an auto electrician or something if I can't figure it out. Now let's go back inside, have dinner and stuff because it's starting to rain, so we need to tidy up, get all the crap back in here for tonight, and then get everything else back inside and then eat some food.
Right, so we're back in the house now, and my nose has got 10 times worse. So it's kind of sounds like I'm speaking like this.
You don't need to do that.
No, I don't. I'm speaking like that anyway. So Tabitha's going to do most of the talking tonight.
Yeah, so we got the van insured today, and we're ringing around asking if we could have a log burner in, if they'd insure it with it, and they wouldn't, not for
A reasonable amount of money.
Yeah, it was... Yeah. I think I had a quote for trying to get you insured as well because he hasn't had his licence for a year yet. So a lot of companies have been a bit funny about insuring him. Rang Agent Flux, they were saying 2 years and the prices were over £1,000. Even just for me on my own with a log burner. Even without a log burner, it was still £600.
Yeah,
so it was just cheaper to stay with Brent Acre, who I was with before.
Because how it worked out was we rang Brent Acre, which is who we had the VW insured with, and they was like, they don't insure log burners. So it was like, okay then. So then we rang Adrian Flux because we thought they'll obviously probably insure it because we know a few people who are with them, and they do insure it, but you have to have your license for 2 years with them for a log burner for some reason. But they would insure me right now, but it was for me and Tabitha's main driver, me as secondary driver. It was over £1,000, and obviously that was without a log burner anyway. And then insured Tabitha with a log burner, I think it was £1,600 or something.
Yeah, so I ran back Brent Acre again. I thought I'd ask them if they could give me kind of a rough price of how much it'd be when Liam can be insured in November. And they said another 140 quid, which for them they were saying it's a lot of money, and I was like, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, compared to other quotes we've had.
Yeah, it's only going to knock it up to about
500 off.
Yeah, less than 500 really.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
No, so at least I can get insured on the new van in November. But the annoying thing is we can't have a log burner.
No.
Not without paying over the odds. And obviously it's more important that I get insured on the van rather than having a log burner.
Yeah.
So that's not saying we won't have a log burner in the future. Maybe in a couple of years when I've had my license, a couple of years, maybe we'll look at it again and see what Adrian Flux are quoting. But right now, we're not going to have a log burner in the van anymore. We'll just spend that extra money, or spend the money that was going to spend on the log burner, and spend that extra on like solar power, just to make sure we've got enough electric to run the diesel heater in the winters.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, at least that's sorted now.
Yeah.
Just need to like sit down and actually come up with a proper design, which we'll do once I think we got the flooring, and then we can mask and tape it out and kind of visualize it a bit better.
Yeah, but I think we'll either have a bit bigger seats or we'll have a bit bigger bed. We'll probably have a bit bigger bed now because we're not having a log burner, so we can push everything over a little bit more.
Yeah, it means when you've got a cold, I can be a bit further away because I don't want to catch it.
Yeah, you get right next to me, go. But no, yes, it's been a good day. We've got a few things done, and obviously, as you've seen, we've made progress on the van, which is always good, even when it's raining. But I'm knackered, I'm aching, my nose is bunged up, and I want to go to bed. So we're going to end the video here.
Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.